First and foremost, I apologize if I sound crazy. I'm still getting over this sickness. I really haven't been sick in like a decade. I forgot how to be sick, but please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down so the Ghost Through 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. I wanted to start with a general review. I think a lot of cool things happened in this chapter. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I ended up giving it about a 9.5 out of 10. I think it was really dope. Mazino came through. That's my guy. Y'all know that's my favorite irregular. But it's a lot that happened and very specific things I want to sink my teeth into that will get its own dedicated video. I do want to talk about Yama's transformation. I kind of do want to talk about the boss, the captain, Zahard, and certain things in a very specific video, and also talk about the red trash can, the red heat, the red light district, the red dump, whatever terminology you go by. But let's start with the general review. First and foremost, Doan, the moron, packed. Love to see it. I'm actually pretty indifferent on Doom. I don't dislike him, but I always thought that was the brother that was going to die, and Yama would become like a quote-unquote true slayer, though I would say really his role is to become quote-unquote the king of the beastkins. And I thought Paul would be the one leading the cage. So Doom getting like sniped here isn't particularly shocking to me because I expected it to some degree. But we got Moron out of here, and I hope she dies. And I don't like Cha. He's sorry. Anyways, but he punched good. He be punching good though. I'll give credit where credit is due. That being said, what I truly enjoyed about this chapter specifically was the showcase from the people who came from the red light district. I think because they're in constant conflict, and I remember Bellaria or somebody saying something along the lines of Zahard kind of means boss, captain, or leader there, and a lot of people go under that moniker in this forgotten space, and thus they're constantly fighting, creating armies, and creating conflict. So these guys are in combat probably all the time. Now, I'm not sure how they're learning to use Shinsu in like an official way. I don't know if there's someone down there teaching them. I don't know, it's just a byproduct of constantly fighting. You just learn and get better, but they're very strong. To the point that Yama has finally, I believe, transformed into his full K9 transformation. The thing we've been waiting for a long time. Remember against Calhelm, he has partially transformed. This looks to be more so like a beastification a little bit. I don't know if the Yas Ratchanap thing kind of messed with what it will look like originally. And I've been waiting to see this for a while. So if this is what it looks like, I'm not mad at it, but I thought maybe it would have been cooler to see it a little early. But even with him going crazy, Yama could not take out that lightning girl. Fed her a few punches and she's still okay. So they're very strong, and he just got another power up. So give them credit, man. They came to fight, and I really enjoyed when the captain said something along the lines of, yo, don't get cocky, because somebody in his group was like, oh, these guys suck, they're weak, and he's like, yo, we're taking advantage of a situation where two families are at war. Don't get cocky. Just make sure you complete the job and finish it. And it wasn't going well for anybody. They even fired some super duper cannon that bodied that turtle Lopobia branch leader, the one that scared me in that one live reaction. And we were going down. The numbers were dwindling. They were dropping. The captain, the revolution force, was going crazy. We also saw Kirin and Lobodan go at it. Lobodan saying, you want to be a family head, but I'm whooping your ass. You're on bended knee. Be for real. And then he arrived. He came through. Mazino. He said Bayak Rayun told me about y'all. Does that mean Bayak Rayun is possibly from the red light district? And why is Mazino so keen on sending them right back? Don't they have a right to be upset? They were thrown away, cast aside in some weird dimensional space where they could not escape. I feel like they have reason to be upset. Now they'll come and try to take out all the family heads. Not sure why, but we'll find that out when we get more information. I am personally not worried about Mazino. I think the captain cannot compare to him, but I do think they have some ancient technology, spells, magic, and things in that red dump that maybe they haven't seen. But here's my general analysis. Urek Mazino, we will see him be pushed the furthest we've seen. So more so than when we saw in the Floor of Death versus Bam back in their Flower of Zagania, and then the fight with Lucelek. I surmise he might end up going somewhere to around 45 to 55% of his maximum power. That's my guess. Because the captain did admit that they're not ready to take on the family heads yet, and I would argue that Urek is above them. So keep that in mind. Very dope stuff though. Like I'm very excited to see how this is all going to shape up. And I want you guys to stay tuned for when I tackle very specific topics. There might be a little more bite-sized, probably not particularly long, but I want to focus on a couple of things in this chapter because I did think they were important to highlight and mention. Traumre and Gustang are still over there doing their thing, and this happened before. And at one point, when Traumre uses his three-dimensional disconnect, I think he transports all of them here. So at some point, they're all gonna be there, and we still don't know where Loose Lek is. Loose Lek's goal is the death. So the death of the 10 great families heads and Zahard. Not taking out Revolution or Zahard, fate, captain, boss, whatever the case may be with him. No, he wants Gustang and Traumere's head. So I think he's lurking, waiting for a moment to get that black hook in them, or maybe have Bam do something. It's going to be very interesting to see. SIU has to walk this tightrope very carefully because as exciting as all this setup is, we need the payoff to be worth the build-up. Let me know what you guys thought. My favorite panel was Doan getting sniped. My favorite piece of dialogue was Lobadan talking shit to Keating. Keating's a fraud, by the way. Fraud confirmed. I'll be smoking on that Doan pack. Let's go. And I really don't care about Doom like that. 9.5. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below, and stay tuned for more content. By the way, I noticed I was streaming like an extra 3 hours after I stopped the stream. My bad, I didn't realize. I fixed it though. It should be back to 131. Y'all be safe. Yo, what's up, Patreon people? I appreciate you guys as always for the continued support. Or if you're new, shout out to the CBLs. That's the certified BAM lovers. But a bigger shout out to the Priest of Fire. That's Brilliant Gang. They might be the real CBLs. And the biggest shout out to the 5th Zen Gods, the tier 3s. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Big Mon Katan, Lucky Roo, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Urek Mazino, Wolf General, Sailor Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Cisco, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. What's happened to my voice? Thank you.